My name's Mark Littlewood. I'm the Director General of the Institute of Economic Affairs, or I'm speaking on this in a personal capacity.
And what's your opinion on the idea of an EU referendum?
Well, I think there does need to be one eventually. This has been a festering sore for some time now, certainly for the last 10 or 15 years. But I think there's an awful lot of consideration about the timing that we need to consider and what the options would be on the ballot paper. I think in normal circumstances, a straight in-out would be an obvious question to put on a ballot paper. But I think we're in such a febrile situation now that there could be many different options that we need to consider. And we need to actually look at what's going to actually come out of this Eurozone crisis, what new options would be on the table. If nothing's changed in a year or two, okay, maybe hold an in-out referendum. But if, as I believe, there has been a renegotiation, a recalibration of the EU by that time, then in something like 2 years' time, maybe 3 years' time, there should be a referendum on do you want in, as we are at the moment, do you want out, or do you want this renegotiated settlement? And that, to my mind, is actually a more democratic way of doing it than just having this binary yes or no question.
And why have you come along to this event today?
Well, I think it's an extremely important issue, the European Union. I always have thought it's an extremely important issue. And I think that democracy is a vital issue in this country. And look, what we can say is that basically all three mainstream parties have effectively reneged or certainly wriggled out of their promises on this topic. And that, I think, is, whatever you think of the European question, a very bad thing for British democracy to allow our politicians to get away with that sort of behaviour.